Very good morning, dear students. Dear children, in the last class I started the chapter. It is fractions. You learned that the meaning of fractions and also how to write the fractions. Dear children, today I am going to extend the chapter. So here I am going to explain how to write the equivalent fractions, writing the fractions into simplest form, and also comparison of fractions. You know how to compare the numbers, which is greater number and also which is smaller number, you can easily identify. In the same way, I am going to explain how to compare two fractions, which is more you can easily tell. Before that, dear students, yesterday I explained many examples, many exercise questions in my practice time first. It is there in the page number 80 and also 81. Now it is the fourth main. Shade the two diagrams in such a way that they show equivalent fractions. You should shade the fractions, shade the boxes which implies or which gives the equivalent fractions. Dear students, what is meant by equivalent fractions? You know that. What is equivalent fraction? The fractions which gives the same meaning, same values, those are called as equivalent fractions. So here I am going to shade the squares so that, or it may be in rectangles, so that it gives equivalent, which gives equal values. Observe, dear children, this is the first one. In first one, here a rectangular box is made into two equal parts. It is one half and it is second half. Here the same rectangular bar is made into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes. So in the first box I am going to shade only one box. Observe here, this part I am going to shade. So total number of boxes. How many total number of boxes are there? There are two boxes. So 2 out of the how many boxes are shaded? Only one box. That is, it is one half part as shaded. So it is nothing but 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 and the same number of part, same half part I am going to shade. So this is one box, it is second box, it is the third box, it is the fourth box. Dear students, what are the total number of boxes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total number of boxes are 8. How many boxes are filled or shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So 1 by 2 and 4 by 8 are equivalent fractions. 1 by 2 and 4 by 8 are equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions are nothing but which gives the same meaning. Observe here, dear children. This is half part. Again here also half part. So it is, the value remains the same. So it is called as equivalent fraction. You come to the second part. Again here is a rectangular bar. In the first one it is made into three parts. First rectangular bar is made into three parts. 1, 2, 3. Okay. In the second rectangular bar, the same length it is having, it is made into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6. Here there are 3 parts. Okay. In the first rectangular bar, I am going to shade 2 boxes. So here I am going to shade 2 boxes in the first one. So it has become total 3. How many boxes are shaded? 2 boxes are shaded. Here also total number of boxes are 6. This number of boxes 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 boxes I am going to shade now. So 3, third one, and it is the fourth one. So how many boxes we have shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So which it is understood 2 by 3, this part. 2 by 3 is this part, and 4 by 6 also the part is remains the same. It is 2 by 3 and 4 by 6 are equivalent fractions. So that 2 by 3 is equal to 4 by 6. So these are, the value remains the same. Value does not change. Such fractions we called as equivalent fractions. Dear children, remaining questions given in your textbook, you please share to get the equivalent fractions. I am sure that you will finish. It is very easy, meant so that you can write the answer. So now I should proceed to the another main. So it is find the equivalent fractions for the following. Fifth main as completed. Yesterday only explained. Write any 4 equivalent fractions for the following also. Yesterday I explained. Dear students, please complete 5th and 6th main. Now I should proceed to the 7th main. It is find the missing numbers. So simple method I am going to explain. You please follow in that method only. Okay. So it is the first one. A 1 by 10 is equal to dash by 20. B 4 by 6 is equal to 8 by dash. And C third one. 1 by 8 is equal to 16 by 24. Sorry. So I have written the answer. One more I could give. 2 by 5 is equal to dash by 20. Here 3 questions, 3 problems I am going to explain. If you understood, then remaining questions you can do it by yourselves. These are there in my practice time. One only. It is the 7th main. Dear student, the first is find the missing numbers. It may be numerator or denominator. You can find it easily. So first is 1 by 10 is equal to dash by 20. It is very simple. From which number if you multiply 1 by 10, from which number if you multiply, you are getting 20. You just identify here. From which number? 10 is multiplied to what number? So you are getting 20. It is 2. From which number if you multiply 10, you are getting 20. It is 2. With the same number, you multiply in the numerator. In the numerator, if you multiply it with 2, so you are getting 1 into 2 is, it is 2 only. Similarly, 10 into 2 is 20. So what is the missing number, dear children? It is 2. Do you understood? So first you take the same number 1 by 10. For what number if you multiply here, you are getting 20. It is 2. With the same number, you multiplied here also. So 2 into 1 becomes 2. So here you write 2. In the same way you can do it the second method. That is the second question. 4 by 6 into is equal to 8 by dash. You need to find this one. Observe, dear children. For 4, from which number if you multiply, you are getting 8. 4 ones 4, 4 twos are 8. So 4 twos are 8. With the same number, you multiplied here also. 6 into 2, 6 twos are 12. So what is the answer you got here? Here you got 12. Here also you write 12. I hope you understood. Now you come to the third one. Same way. 2 by 5. 2 by 5, write as it is equal to dash by 20. Dash by 20. Here you need to write. Observe, dear children. For 5, which number you multiply here, so you are getting 20. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20. 5 4s are 20 you are getting. What number you have multiplied here? With the same number you multiplied here also. It is 4 multiplied to 4 also. 2 4s are 8. 2 4s are 8, 5 4s are 20. So that 2 4s are 8. So here you are getting, you should write 8. So write the question, do the problem in the right side of your notebook and write the answer. So in this method only you do the problem remaining questions. So I hope this also very simple main you can complete. Now I should proceed to the next main. Dear students, the next main is, and also it is very important concept, reducing the following into the lowest terms. Reducing the fractions into the lowest term. Lowest term is nothing but you write it in simplest form. So it is 9th main, reducing the fractions into lowest terms. Reducing the following fractions into lowest term. Okay. Observe dear children. First one 3 by 6. Second one 9 by 36. Third one 4 by 12. And fourth one, I could take one more example, one more extra question. Okay, here 9 by 27. So it is very important. This type of questions will come to next classes also. So dear children, be concentrate. Which are the method? Which are the steps I am going to explain? Do or you should follow the same steps for remaining questions also. It is 3 by 6. In the last class, in the last chapter, I explained about multiples and factors. Multiples are nothing but if you multiply any numbers with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, you are getting the multiples. Factors are nothing but which are the numbers, divide the given number exactly, those are called as factors. For dear children, to find out the reducing the fractions into the lowest term, you are using factors. So observe here 3 and 6, numerator is 3 and denominator is 6. So write the factors. Factors. You need to write the factors in your horizontal book, right column. In the right column, you write the factors. Factors of 3. What are the factors of 3? What are the factors of 6? Okay. That means which are the numbers? Divide 3. What are the numbers? Divide 6. So you write, just write it. So which are the numbers? Divide 3 exactly. It is 1, 1 after 3. Then which are the numbers? Divide 6. So 1 also divide 6. 2 also divide because 6 is an even number. Then 3 also divides and 6. Here, now you find out the common factors. So 1 and 1, 3 and 3. 1 and 3 are the common factors. Which is the greatest common factor? 3 is the common factor. Greatest common factor is 3. From this 3, you divide numerator and denominator. So 3 by 6 divided by 3 and divided by 3. What is the answer you are getting? 3 divided by 3 is 1 and 6 divided by 3 is 2. So the answer is 1 by 2. I hope you understood. First you write the factors. Factors of numerator and denominator. You just By yourselves you can find out the factors. Now, which are the common factors? Again you choose. In those common factors, what is the greatest common factor? Again you choose. From that highest common factor, you divide numerator and denominator. What are the numbers? What are the quotients leaves out? So you write it. That is the lowest term. 1 by 2. Again it is not possible to divide. Okay, now I should proceed to the next one. It is 9 by 36. You write the factors. Factors of 9 and 36. Dear students, these are very simple numbers. 9 and 36. What are the factors of 9? It is 1. 2 will not divide because 9 is odd number. 3 divides, 3 3s are. 3 after you are getting 9. So now come to 36. 1 divides, 2 divides because it is an even number. 3 also divides. What is the divisibility rule? 3 plus 6, 9. If you add the digits, if the sum divides, then the given number also divided by 3. Then 4 also divide. 5, it is not. 6 6 are 36. Then 7, 8 will not. 9, yes. 9 4s are 36. Then 9 after. 10, 11, 12. 12 3s. So then 12 after. 18. 18 2s are 36. 18 after, it is 36. Now observe, dear children. What are the common factors? You choose it. 1, 3 and 9. So these are the common factors which I have circled. Those are common factors. Now you select the highest common factor. Highest means greatest. It should be both. It should be present in both 9 and 36. So it is 9 only. So 12, 18 only present in 36. You cannot take. So 9 is the highest common factor. So from 9 you should divide. 9 by 36, which are divided by 9, here also divided by 9. So 9 divided by 9 is 1 and 36 divided by 9 is 36 divided by 9. 9 fours. 9 fours are 36. What is the answer, dear children? It is 1 by 4. So now you come to the fourth one. For 4 and factors. For 4 and 12. Write the factors. 4, 1, 2 and 4. Then for 12, 1, 2, 3 also divide, 4 also divide, then 6 also divides 12. So these are the factors. Which is the highest common factor? You select it. 1, 2 and 4. 4 is the highest common factor. So from 4 you divide. 4 by 12 divided by 4, divided by 4, here also divided by 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1 and 12 divided by 4 is 3, because 4 3s are 12. 1 by 3 is the answer. Now we come to the same thing. It is 9 by 27. Now you find out the factors. Factors of 9 are 2 not 3 and 9. For 27, 1, 3, 9, 4 will not divide 5, 6 also not divides. 9 after, it is 27 only. Which is the highest common factor? 9. So 9 divided by 9 and 27 divided by 9. So 9 divided by 9 is 1 and 27 divided by 9 is 9. How many times you are getting 27? 9 3s are 27. So 1 by 3. So in this way you write the numbers, write the fractions into their lowest terms. Again, these terms obtained, you cannot divide by another numbers. So those are called as lowest terms. So dear children, I hope you will finish my practice time. It is there in the page number 80 and 81. I explained all the names. Now I should proceed to the next concept. comparison of fractions, comparing the fractions. So you know how to compare the numbers. Comparing the numbers is nothing but which is greater, which is smaller, you just identify. 100 and 99. Which is greater, dear children? You observe the ones place. In ones place, you first compare the digits. How many digits it is having? 3 digits. It is 2 digits. So it is generally 100 is greater than 99. So here also you are comparing fractions. Which fraction is greater value? So here now I should proceed to the next my practice time 2. It is there in the page number 84, 85. Dear children, it is very important. So these type of questions will come in higher classes also. First one, it is use diagrams. Use greater than or smaller than sign. Okay. So first one is 1 by 3 and 1 by 5. B 1 by 6 and 1 by 2. So C 1 by 5 and 1 by 8. Observe, dear children, here I have taken 3 questions. In these 3 questions I could explain. So these are all unit fractions because unit means 1. If the numerator is equal to 1, those fractions we called as unit fractions. Wherever the word using unit, it is understood it is 1. So numerator is 1, those are called as unit fractions. To compare the unit fractions, while comparing the unit fractions, which denominator is smaller one, that value is higher one. While comparing for comparing unit fractions, denominator which fraction denominator is smaller then its value is greater. While comparing the unit fractions, unit means numerator is 1, in which fraction denominator is smaller, its value is higher. So 3 and 5, what is the 3 and 5? What is the greater one? 3 is greater or 5 is greater? It is 3 is smaller, 5 is greater. So that this value is greater. 1 by 3 is value. In which fraction denominator is smaller, then its value is greater. Observe this, 1 by 6 and 1 by 2. Which denominator is greater? 6 is greater than 2. So this is greater. So you can use this sign. 1 by 6 is smaller than 1 by 2. Again, observe the denominators 1 by 5 and 1 by 8. 5 and 8. What is greater here? 8 is greater. So its value is small, so that you can use 1 by 5 is greater than 1 by 8. You just compare here, children. So by diagram also we can say that. So here is a chapati. Okay. Here in this chapati I am going to make only 2 parts. This is 1 by 2 and again it is 1 by 2. This is off, it is off. So here I am going to take only half of the chapati. This is called 1 by 2. Now again the same size of chapati I am going to make 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. Here I am going to give this part to Sachin. And here I have made another chapati into 4 equal parts. This is 1 part and this is another part, this is 3rd part, it is the 4th part. So it can be written as 4 parts are there, 1 part has I have taken. So this one I am going to give to Virat. Now you please tell, dear children, who Sachin got more amount of chapati or Virat got more amount of chapati? Who got more? Sachin got more, because half part is greater than 1 by 4. So that 1 by 2 is greater than 1 by 4. While you compare unit fraction, whose denominator is smaller, its value is greater. So half is more than quarter. Observe this in this diagram. Who got more chapati? More size of chapati? It is Sachin got. So in this way we can say that while comparing the unit fractions, in fractions whose denominator is smaller one, its value is higher one. So another main I should proceed, that is, it is the second main in my practice time 2. Okay. It is third main. Compare the following. Observe, dear children, 1 by 4 and 2 by 4. It is the first one. Second one, 4 by 6. It is 1 by 6. And third one, 1 by 3 and 2 by 3. Yes, students, observe these. These are all the fractions. Denominators are same. In these two fractions, the denominators are 4. Here, the denominators are 6. Here, the denominators are 3. Fourth one also I could take. It is 6 by 7 and 3 by 7. So, the denominators are same. You please tell, if the denominators of the fractions same, which type of fractions? Those are called as like fractions. While comparing like fractions, you observe the numerator. In which fraction the numerator is greater, its value is greater. While comparing like fractions, while comparing unit fractions, you observe the denominator. What is greater one, its value is smaller one. Here, while comparing the like fractions, you compare the numerators. In numerators, which value is greater, its value is also higher one. For example, 1 and 2, 4 remains the same. You compare numerators. What is greater? 1 is greater or 2 is greater? It is 1 is smaller than 2. So this fraction is again 1 by 4 is smaller than 2 by 4. Do you understood? So similarly, 4 by 6 and 1 by 6. 4 and 1. What is greater here, dear children? 4 is greater. So that 4 by 6 is greater than 1 by 6. Similarly, 1 by 3 and 2 by 3. 1 and 2. 2 is greater. So 2 by 3 is greater than 1 by 3. So in the same way you can do it by yourself. That is 6 by 7 and 3 by 7. 6 is greater than 3. So 6 by 7 is greater than 3 by 7. So dear children, in my practice time 2, you please complete first, second and as well as third main in your textbook itself. In the next class, I am going to explain how to arrange the fractions in ascending order as well as in descending order. So if you are having any doubts in the regular classes, we are going to explain once again. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.